go. Jesus in the pit, y'all. What is up, guys? Nick the Metal Nerd, back with another episode of the Metal Nerd Podcast. It's been a minute since we've been on. I've just been working on my setup, working on, some ideas for some projects. So I never had time to get on, and still obviously doing PT, getting back together. I think I have another month or so, and I'll be good to go. So yeah, that was Jesus in the Mosh Pit again. Apparently that was a Suicide Silence show back in Dallas. It was that tour that was going on like last month or so. So unfortunately I had to miss that, and I missed the Black Dahlia show. It sucks that I didn't get to go. It was a couple weeks ago. And it was like I'm just not at a point right to where I can really stand for long periods of time or really handle that type of crowd. So yeah, I'm getting there. I'm almost there, but not quite there. I can walk around without assistance for the most part, without any devices. So that is pretty awesome. So yeah, I won't have time. So yeah, that was Jesus in the Pit. I think after it's kind of become a like jokes of like certain types of characters in the pit. Not unlike the Pikachu one. If no one's seen that one. Do it one more time. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I love that. Like, I think there are different angles. Hold on. There are different angles there, too. Hold on. There's one, like, we was right there.
He moves until I say go!
Damn! That's a much better angle. Oh shit! You see him getting destroyed in there. Yeah. So it's become somewhat of a little bit of a joke. Just people kind of dressing as different things and going in the pit. So apparently this guy is pretty frequent from the comments. So the Moss for Our Sins. He's from Dallas. In almost every show. He's at him and Furry were missing each other at the Case of Strain. And I would have totally freaking been so stoked to go to that show. Not ready yet, unfortunately. There was some stuff that happened actually with Terror. They're on that tour with them. Apparently the security guard got pissed off, and the venue ended up getting pissed off afterwards. So the show took place on March 5th in Fort Worth, Texas, where one security guard was tossing fans trying to get on stage to sing along. It's the fans trying to get on stage during like 3 minutes show. Okay, so the guard then took things in an inappropriate direction by grabbing Terror vocalist Scott Vogel's microphone to tell everyone, "I don't think so," which I guess he's telling him not to mosh. Like, what the hell is a show? I've never had any sort of hardcore or metal show ever, So yeah, so he was using Scott Vogel's mic. Terror weighed in on the situation, saying the theater in Fort Worth easily has the worst security this band has encountered in all 20 years of existence. And if you know us, that's saying a lot. The Knocked Loose vocalist was saying security guard at the metal show that has never seen a metal show is the dumbest shit of all time. Fuck them. So people are chiming in. I guess just because he grabbed the mic at the show. So let's see what that looks like. I guess he grabs the mic right there. Hold on, let's go back. What the hell? No, he tossed it. Why did he toss it? I guess he's trying to toss it to the fan, and the security guard pushed him. Hold on. Tossed it. See that again. Hold on. Nope. No. I don't know what that's kind of. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you're pushing the fan out of the way for the mic. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what? Let's go see that again. I feel like that was so unnecessary. Killing his dream, dude. Just killing his dream. So he's just trying to get the mic back. Did he have to reconnect it? I guess the top fell. I guess the top fell off. Let's see. Putting it back together. What a fucking dick! Look at him. He's about to hand it back. Decides not to do. Fucking dick. I just want to see him do it again. Dick. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it's pretty, it's definitely in poor taste. Like, dude, come on. Yeah, so apparently this venue in Fort Worth, Texas is considering banning hardcore after the terror security incident. Yeah, so obviously, yeah, him taking the mic from Scott Vogel. I mean, super just, I don't know, just in poor taste, man. And he's all, like, messing with him, like, he's like acting like he's gonna give it to him and then takes it back. Like, come on, man. So yeah, shortly after the incident, a show featuring No Cure and My Children, My Bride was moved from the venue due to what No Cure cited as their transphobic staff and security saw in the terror video. What? Are they transphobic? I don't know where the transphobia comes in, but I guess we'll see what else it says. So the venue then DM'd the Lamb Goat after an Instagram post saying they have zero tolerance for anything that happens at a hardcore show, including stage diving, kicking, punching, and windmilling. And the people in the crowd were attempting to jump the barricades to get on stage. Only one ejection for kicking a minor in the front row. Ooh. Our security did a great job and exhibited a lot of restraint after being punched by a very rowdy crowd. This seems like a very odd policy, to have, especially if you're booking, like metal shows, like, hardcore shows with terror and, Black Dahlia murder. So apparently the president, Jerry Schultz, commented, says, we are banning terror and maybe all hardcore. Don't know of a venue in DFW that will allow stage diving, punching, kicking, and crowd killing, all the while bitching about everything. I mean, come on, like, really, dude? Like, have you never been to like a metal show? I mean, maybe they only had fucking Justin Bieber before. I don't know. But yeah, so they are banned apparently from that venue and all hardcore. So yeah, way to go, way to go, terror. That was fun. Yeah, I've never been to a terror show, but I mean, it looked pretty rowdy. Okay, so apparently Schultz was saying something basically along the lines of basically mixing metal and hardcore on the same line. It just invites disaster. Metal wants to mosh, core wants to kick, punch, stage dive, and crowd kill. They don't mix. Okay, so I'm guessing he has a very heavy opinion about the difference between metal and hardcore. I mean, I feel like, that's not true, I mean, yeah, generally, I think more hardcore, you probably see a little bit more, like, like the windmills and the kicking, which I always personally kind of found annoying. But I think they should be able to do whatever in a fucking venue, as long as it's reasonable. Obviously, kicking no kid is not cool. Um, but yeah, I mean, you gotta have the security for it, obviously. And you just gotta know how to handle those situations, man. I think they just bit off a little bit more than they can chew as a venue. So yeah, yeah. They're posted for any misinformed people who think metalheads don't like the stage. That's what I'm saying. Like that's not true.
Side out!
Oh shit! Yeah, look at these guys. Yeah, it's going off. Yeah, they're doing nothing but fucking stage having. But yeah, so I totally get that. Like, I mean, I feel like the only thing with hardcore is really just the kicking and the karate moves and they look like they're fighting invisible ninjas. Yeah, so here's the post. Yes, we're inviting Banning Terror and maybe all hardcore to no venue, kicking, punching, crowd killing. The hell. Yep. Crazy. Yeah, so I mean, this is all people, pretty much complaining about the venue, which I don't blame them. Like, I mean, good riddance. More than happy to not. I think all metalheads are more than happy to not go to that venue. I mean, like I said, don't get me wrong. I'm not really a fan of kick. I actually kind of hate stage diving as participant. Catching people, especially I'm trying to watch a show. But I mean, they should be able to do it, right? But that's one man's preference over like everybody. You know. So, next up on the agenda, we have Unearth and Bleeding Through. Now, they have a tour, small tour, just coming through Texas. Thank you for all us Texans. We are getting Unearth and Bleeding Through together. Now the rest of y'all can feel how we feel whenever we don't get these guys, because especially over there in Boston and like Massachusetts and stuff, like they'll get their own shows. And I feel like Texas doesn't get enough love in that sense, and we're a huge metal community, especially in San Antonio. So let me see, look at the tour dates. Yeah, so it'll be in July. The first one is in San Antonio, so that is going to be at the Rock Box here in San Antonio. Hopefully, this is my return show. I'm hoping beyond hope this is my return show, and I'll be able to go back to a show and just kind of fucking rock out at least, Probably won't be able to mosh or anything like that, but I'm sure by then I'll be able to, stand for long periods of time. I don't know, maybe I'll do a couple of little test shows, go to a local show or something, see how I do. But yeah, I'm hoping to be back by then. Yeah, so Unearth, has been, they put out a new album, new song, and everything like that. Yeah, I'm wondering whether or not, Ken Susie's not there. I wonder if, I know he's in Nasli Dying, but I don't know if it's, really official. Let me see. Ooh, yeah, that just happened, so officially, and this year, yeah, so the group once again teamed with the producer Will Putney for this effort, which marks their first album without their guitarist Ken Susie. Susie stepped down for an extended break, I think when he was playing, with Unearth from the group last year, or not Unearth, while Susie stepped down for an extended break from the group last year. I guess she was playing with Asli Dying. It's now been confirmed that he has officially exited the band altogether. Ooh. Man, that's sad, man. It's been a while since we've seen Ken Susie, so, and it's been a while since they've really released an album. it simply came time for Unearth and Ken to take a break from working together. He'll be a large part of the story of this band, and we'll wish him the best on all his endeavors. Since stepping down, Susie went on to join up with As I Lay Dying. As for the new single, Unearth frontman Trevor said Mother Betrayal, which is a new single. It's an ominous banger, heavily laden with a melodic death metal thrash and melodic hardcore combination that has signified our sound since the beginning. It kicks up the aggression and ferocity beyond previous recordings while also veering into new territories musically, vocally, and structurally. So yeah, it's interesting because like we heard him doing those clean vocals in that performance, and it was a little bit different. I mean, their clean vocalist is Ken Susie, so I'll be interested to see if they're going to do much more of that. They'll kind of keep it to what they usually do. Which, I mean, he didn't do that many clean vocals. It'd be like a couple of songs in every album, but it will significantly kind of change some of the sounds. But it still sounds pretty good. It still sounds like Unearth. It's not completely different. So yeah, Unearth and Bleeding Through coming your way soon. Bleeding Through also has a new album as well. Let me see. Yeah, okay, so Bleeding Through actually just unleashed another new song called Wartime. This is the first teaser of some more of their new material, their actual album they've been working on. Last year, Brandon, the main vocalist, announced that the band's plan to make new music via Instagram, and in late December they dropped the track. Bleeding Through has been on hiatus since their 2018 record Love Will Kill All. So it's been a minute, It's been a minute since we've seen these guys. So I, for one, am looking forward to that. Speaking on the new song, Brandon also said Wartime is a statement about bleeding through his career. All the lies and betrayal from people who were supposed to have our backs. It's about the greed and arrogance that is displayed in the music industry and in the world in general. Wartime is about the band forming an even stronger bond with each other and taking on the negative world together. So yeah, Bleeding Through, it's called Wartime. Check it out, guys. I heard it was pretty good. It's been a minute, five years since Bleeding Through released anything, so it's pretty cool. Let's see. Also, yeah, there was something on. There was this thing on Sleep Token where someone farted during a performance. Let's see if we can hear it. There we go.
It's easy, it's right now.
Gotta grab that sound. No way I can. One more time.
It's easy, it's right now.
Damn, loud ass fart.